How's it going, lover duckies? Today we are going to... John, bless you.
Sorry.
We are going to Beverly Hills.
Isn't that where I want to be?
Gimme, 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 gimme. Live out in Beverly Hills, rolling like a celebrity. We're going to a Google video workshop. So what are they going to do? Are they going to teach us how to edit videos, John? Make them a little cooler?
Oh, I think they're going to teach us how to add annotations.
Oh, add annotations. I think we already know how to do that. All right, well, they're going to give us some more specific stuff. We don't really know. We just signed up for it. Yeah, just because it's a Google thing.
I'm interested in meeting the actual people behind the scenes than I am having my videos workshopped.
I like how I finally pan the camera over to you when you're done talking.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Something you do a lot is don't pan over the camera to me.
Well, it's like, it's difficult for me to do that and then get situated with me on the screen again.
Well, you know how to edit, so
yeah.
Fix all that.
Guess what, guys? John taught me how to edit a few months ago, and I am actually the one who edits the vlogs. Are you guys impressed? I am. I'm impressed with myself. So this is the view from our parking structure. It's just kind of a pretty view with all those buildings on the hills, mountains over there.
Hills.
The Hollywood Hills, people.
Should I pee on that guy down there?
Yes.
That's where we're thinking about moving to. There's so many houses up there. You can drive around for like 45 minutes and like still not be at the top of the hill.
Yeah, we want to be closer to LA, but we want to live in a house, so that's the hard thing about finding a good place out here. I don't want to live in an apartment, and we really can't with all our animals. Here we are. This is where the meeting is. Google YouTube. So we're just getting out of the YouTube event. It was pretty cool, pretty informative. We learned some cool new tricks on how to optimize our YouTube channel.
Full of excitement.
Full of excitement. We weren't allowed to film in there too. Google is very, very secretive, all these Google secrets. Except we were allowed to take pictures, which is kind of weird that we could take pictures, but we couldn't film. So I guess Google just has secret sounds. They don't want you to hear what Google sounds like.
We could have taken like 10,000 pictures and just placed together.
Yeah, made like a little cartoon.
Motion.
Yeah, could have done that. Dang it, why didn't you think of that when we were up there? But we'll show you. Here are a couple pictures of Google, and this is what it looks like in there. Look, even the parking lots are fancy in Beverly Hills, oh, don't you know? I'm gonna talk in my Minnesotan accent so I sound like a tourist this whole time.
I've been waiting forever for you.
You just sat down. Look, they have fountains in the parking lot.
Yeah, they got cruise ships.
They have cruise ships. We can't find the street. We're trapped in a mall.
Found it.
Cool looking mall, huh?
Found it.
Oh, John found it. It was just at the top of these stairs. What do you know?
That is such a nice car. Unbelievably awesome car. I would be taking pictures of it too. I'm not a tourist, I'm a professional. I bring a video camera. Hold on, let me zoom in very far, just get the detail. If you guys know what kind of car this is, let me know. It looks like a Bugatti, but I'm not sure about my supercars.
Maybe people like that just buy those cars so people like flock around it and take pictures and they're like, oh yeah, I own that car.
It's a small penis thing.
Is it? Or an old people thing? Midlife crisis? Nah, I think it's just a balla thing. Well, since we are in Beverly Hills, we decided to take a stroll down the famous Rodeo Drive. I look like I fit right in, darling. So this is Rodeo Drive. Fancy stores all around. Well, since we were in Beverly Hills during lunchtime, we had to have lunch up here. So of course lunch was like $100. We ended up eating lunch at Wolfgang Puck's and Steakhouse. Ooh, that food was good. Even though I just wanted like a little small lunch, but
I had the best salad I've ever had in my entire life.
My lunch was like $40 for just a small plate. It was so good. And oh my gosh, the toilets were amazing. They had like all scientific toilets. You sat down, the heats were seated, they had all these crazy buttons.
Heats were seated.
Yeah. Oh, the seats were heated on this toilet.
They sure were.
Oh yeah, and then you had a button that sprays your butthole if you wanted it to, a bidet, and it also had a dryer when you were done with the bidet.
The bidet.
Pretty nifty. I didn't use it, but it makes me kind of wish I had to go number 2 when I was there.
So I had the best salad that I've ever had in my entire life on around this area. It wasn't actually on Rodeo Drive, it was on Cannon Drive, but it was like a piece of like half lettuce with just a crap load of vegetables, shrimp, and bacon on it, and it was absolutely delicious. So those are some of the most expensive things I've ever seen in my life. Wow, and they're everywhere.
So we got Valentino, Dolce & Gabbana, Harry Winston. Talk to me, Harry Winston, tell me all about it. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Louis Vuitton. John, buy me that dress. No. Please? It's probably... Did you just flip me off? Jerkhole? You can get that Louis Vuitton tuxedo then when I get that dress. It will match. A nice restaurant. Boobs in the middle of the street. I think up that thing is a kind of a famous place. There is a pretty fountain. I think it's on TMZ a lot. Let's see what's back here. That's another one.
This is where you buy your expensive cell phones if you're a celebrity.
It's really pretty back here. Look at these pretty streets.
Some of the most expensive things I've ever seen in my life.
Pretty. John, buy me these. Wow. No, they don't have price tags. If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Well, that's only $1.50. Oh wait, never mind. $3,435.
It has that's 11 grand. It has a basketball guy on them in the middle. Yeah, maybe that necklace with the basketball guy in the middle is for the basketball wives. Now we're heading back. That was our short speed walk down Rodeo Drive. Speed walk because of you. You should join some of those competitions. The speed walking, like the dad and Malcolm in the middle.
He does that whole little thing.
I'm like out of breath trying to
You should see my dad walk. My dad walks literally 2.5 times faster than I do.
Well, I'm not engaged to your dad.
I feel like I have to run to keep up to him. It's
Dolce and
ridiculous.
Gabbana, Fendi and Dana.
What she thinks about my story, and everything here is just so nice.
You like the stone granite? Touch everything. Lick it. Lick the window. I bet it tastes like Skittles.
Fuck no, I don't go licking public things.
But it's in Rodeo.
Not that guy.
It's Rodeo. If you lick the windows in Rodeo, it probably cures cancer. We got protesters on Rodeo Drive. Fur is dead. I don't wear fur anyway. Chanel, I want these.
What inside a Bugatti looks like. Wow. Nikki is unimpressed.
I mean, it's a pretty car, but I'm not going to spend my whole day looking at it.
I feel that way about that car that you do about that jewelry.
I don't spend all day looking at the jewelry either. Like, you've made 3 trips to this car now.
For good reason. It's sexy. Look at the paint job. I don't even think you can see this.
So this whole time I've lived in California, I've never taken a stroll down Rodeo Drive. And it was nice. It's pretty. I can see what all the hype was about. I hope someone takes me on a shopping spree here soon. I just got whistled at, so I found out no matter where I go. Oh, John says he was whistling at him. I don't think so. Well, now I know. I even get catcalled at Rodeo Drive. High-class catcall. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our little trip to Beverly Hills. We're home now. We left Beverly Hills at about 5 o'clock, which meant we got to hit that lovely California rush hour traffic. So it took us more than 2 hours to get home, and that was really nice, especially since I had to pee really bad. So stay tuned for more vlogs, and check the description below for our P.O. box number, and send us stuff if you want to. I'm excited to receive stuff from our viewers.